Hi friends, welcome back. It's your girl Christina. Today I really just wanted to do like a little organized rant with you all and just kind of have like a free flowing vulnerable moment. I know I've been like very MIA, but for like the past few months, I've been studying for this BCBA exam. And I did take the test back in October. Currently, while I'm filming this or while you're watching this is in the month of December. And anyway, I did take the test back in October on the last week, probably like the 29th or so of October. And unfortunately, your girl failed. I was like, dang. I scored a 364 on it. And I mean, there's a process of that all. So leading up to the exam, like my preparation process, I was utilizing like Pass the Big ABA manual. I like made my own flashcards. I was studying the information. I was in a few study groups as well, just trying to try to get the information drilled in my head. I was going to the library almost every single day, probably like at least 4, 5, 6-ish hours or so a day. And it was just a constant hustle and bustle just to like try to study and memorize the stuff as much as possible. I did not take as many mocks, and the thing is, this exam is not really just about memorization of facts. You have to be able to apply it in real life and even like in your setting that you're working and stuff in. And I think that was like my downfall of not taking as many mocks. Probably in total, I took one whole mock. And I did do like mini mocks from like the BAS modules and stuff, but it wasn't good enough. And I think like just reflecting back on it now, you have to like have that stamina to take this test as well. Because personally, I tend to read slow because I don't know, it's like more comfortable for me that way. But I mean, I was disappointed when I failed, of course. It didn't hit me on that I failed because I was just like so tired, and I was kind of like so over it after I was done taking the test that same day. That it didn't hit me that, oh snap, like Christina, you really failed and you have to do this all over again, like this whole process all over again the following day. And that's when I cried. I can laugh about it now, but back then I was like, darn, this sucks. This sucks a lot. Yeah, I cried, and I was able to get over it because I was like, okay, like what can I do in terms of I failed it, now what, like what else? I have to just try again. I did give myself a break. It wasn't even a full week break. I didn't, which is kind of funny. Because I was thinking, okay, I knew I wasn't going to take it like the following month. I didn't even think I was going to take it this year either, like take it again this year. I was thinking more so of like taking it in like next year, which would be the 6th edition. Because looking at the task list, it's like there's not really much of a big difference between the 5th and the 6th edition task list. So I was like, let me just like chill for a little bit and rest and just like recuperate myself. Because I think it was just like information overload, and it was just like too much too soon. I wasn't really fully giving myself time to like fully process and internalize and like generalize that information in a way. But then I got a tutor, and that same weekend, I believe, it happened to be Halloween weekend, and I went out and I had a blast. It's like one of my favorite holidays. So I went out, I had a blast, and it kind of just rejuvenated me. I was like, let's go. Like, let's go. This test is not going to be the end all be all for me, and it's not like the end of the world because I failed, and I was just looking up the statistic of like the passing rate, and I believe it's like for first time passers, or you know, taking the time for your first time. And if you're going to pass, it's like the 65 percentage or so. I was like, okay. So it's not like everyone is a one and done. Obviously, there's people that, you know, there's a different journey of maybe you're like second time is a charm or third time is a charm, so on and so forth. Yeah. But I learned a lot from just like going through that whole process to where I am now. Besides getting a tutor, she is fantastic. I'm gonna actually have her information in the description below because she kind of like tailors the tutoring for you individually, which is fantastic. And you know how you have the breakdown of the sections that you didn't do so well on the test, like she just like tailors it and finds out when you're going to take it again, and just like, you know, work your schedule around that. Along with my tutor, I also developed a mentor, and I've been meeting with her like almost every single Friday evening for like an hour or two, just going over the information from the exam. Well, you know, like, you know, going through the task list and stuff, and just being able to like talk it out. And I'm like, okay, I'm realizing I really do understand this stuff. And then I also was in the Pass the Big ABA, or Pass the Big exam study group, which was very helpful because it had like a series of different tests and stuff you could take while there. And, you know, the instructor was pretty much talking you through of how to plan and attack the questions and stuff. So I learned a lot, and it was like a 6-week course. So it was good. I learned a lot. And even going into it for the second time around on the 30th of December when I take my test again, hopefully I'll be making a wonderful video saying I passed. Until then, I have a date with our wonderful friend Cooper. You know, we are good friends now. We are good friends. You know, at first reading this book is like very aversive, but just knowing that in the book is where all the answers are, and just kind of like trying to break down the information and like make it digestible. And I'm also like utilizing the Pass the Big ABA exam manual too. Yes. So I'm utilizing a lot of different resources. I have like some flashcards and stuff to like build up my fluency. This time going around, like the second time taking this test, I definitely plan on taking a break. And I think that was like my downfall because I was just so tired. I was in the exam room, like trying to stretch and stuff. Like my body was getting so stiff because I don't know if you guys ever sat in like one place and for like 4 hours straight. It's a lot. So it's really like a marathon, and it's also like a mind game too with this test. So I definitely want to like come out with some more videos on like what I think will be better for you to like, or best for you to prepare for this exam, such as like building up your fluency, ensuring that you know the task list, every single task list from front to back, like don't skip a thing. And like there's like different things like I personally came up with to like kind of break down some informations in different sections and stuff. And I definitely don't mind sharing that with you guys because that's just what I do. So if you would like to see that, you can just like put that in a comment below and just let me know. This test is difficult. Please do not go in there thinking, oh, this is just going to be my baseline. No. No, try to be prepared when you're taking this test. Try to feel as though, and only you would know when you're fully ready, you know? And then on top of that, I feel as though you never know if you're completely fully ready. There's always like something extra to learn or something extra to go over as well. So you don't fully know, or you probably will never know that, or feel in yourself like, oh, I think I'm fully there. But you could utilizing mocks and stuff, you'll see your score, whether they're increasing, decreasing, like the different sections that you are utilizing, and seeing what you're scoring in, maybe what your weak parts are from the test, and just taking it from there. It's not easy. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And I'm just hoping that the next time I'm able to make this video or make a video for you guys, I could just be like, guys, I've done it. I'm official BCBA. And I'm just putting that in the universe. I'm just speaking it into existence that that's what's going to happen. So that's all. That's all I have to say. You guys take care. Have a happy holidays. And I will see you next time. Bye.